Welcome back to Loki Tech. Today I'm gonna review this new Ayaneo Geek 1S. I bought this for about 800 bucks. It's about $200 more expensive than ROG Ally, but it has 32GB of VRAM. There are two options for the display setting for this Ayaneo Geek 1S, which is 800p and 1200p. However, I can only find 800p on sale around Singapore, so yeah, I can only buy the 800p version. But for this handheld, 800p should be enough for gaming. Most people will still play at 720p with handheld. If they play like 1080p or 1200p, they will experience the FPS drop. This is what you get inside the package. This is the specification of my device. Ryzen 7 7840U, 32GB 7500 MHz RAM, 500GB NVMe, and 800p 7-inch screen. As you can see, the screen is only 60Hz 800p. The brightness is good, but 90Hz screen will be better. In control panel, you can adjust FPS limit, TDP limit, and many other things including gamepad and RGB. You can adjust the VRAM up to 14GB for 32GB version. However, you need to update the BIOS first to enable this feature. Let's test this device in game. The first game I test is Resident Evil 4 Remake. I use custom low setting with high texture and some feature enabled. It's running quite well, about 45 FPS average with 28 TDP setting. The game uses about 6GB of VRAM and 11GB of RAM. Now I adjust the TDP to 15 and reset the benchmark. The game is now running about 32 FPS average, which about 30% slower. Now I test with lower texture to reduce the VRAM usage. I use medium setting 500MB cache. Now the VRAM usage is about 4.2GB. The game is only about 1 to 2 FPS better in average compared to high texture. I still prefer running at high texture with 2GB cache. The next game I test is Genshin Impact high setting with FSR2. At 15W, it still struggles to achieve 60 FPS. And the last game I test is Horizon Zero Dawn original setting with FSR2 quality. The device managed to achieve more than 60 FPS average on 50W. But this game have memory leak problem. You can see the VRAM usage is almost 8GB and consume more than 15GB of RAM. 16GB handheld will have problem running this game at original setting. Even if the iGPU have power to run more than 60 FPS at that setting. From the quick gaming testing just now, we can see that there is a benefit for having more than 60GB of RAM. You can set up to 14GB of VRAM with this device. But I think 8GB is already more than sufficient for the latest game, especially if you only play at 800p. Well, there are few things that I don't like from this device. The first one is the USB-C charger slot. The socket is like 1mm deeper than the other USB-C device I have. I actually can use my Lenovo charger because it has same 100W that I usually use to charge my laptop and phone. But because of the tip like 1mm less, it feels loose when I plug in this Ayaneo Geek 1S, and sometimes it's not charging. The second thing is with 800p device, if you read a small text, the small text looks pixelated with this device. But if you only play games, 800p is already more than enough with this tiny screen. That's all my quick review for this Ayaneo Geek 1S device. I will make another benchmarking video with this device later. Okay, that's all from me. If you like this video, please press like and subscribe. And don't forget to check the link in the description below. Thanks for watching.